point of sale screen in Ricochet will likely be the section of Ricochet you will utilize the most on a daily basis. You will be able to do common tasks like ringing up items or adding discounts, but there's also going to be a few additional features as well. If you're accessing Ricochet from a browser, then go to the navigation bar, hover over the shopping cart icon, and click once. If you are using Ricochet from the Ricochet iPad app, the POS screen will appear after logging in, but if you do need to navigate back to the point of sale screen, swipe from the left-hand side of the screen to show the navigation bar and touch the shopping cart icon. There are several ways to add items to the sale. The most common will be to take your scan gun and scan the barcode created by Ricochet, or the UPC code of a previously created label that was added under the UPC field. If you are scanning multiples of the same item, you will see the quantity field increase. You can also search for the item in the search field. You can look up an item by product name, short description, SKU, or UPC. You do not need to type the entire phrase to look up an item. The software will display search results once you stop typing. Ricochet will also allow you to add items in the system right from the point of sale screen utilizing the manual sale button. In a situation where a customer wants to purchase an item, but you haven't added the item to inventory, you can use the manual sale feature. When you click manual sale, you can add a product name, category, change the tax on the item, as well as assign that item to either your store inventory or to a consignor's account. Now you can add the price, update the quantity, and if you do have an item fee in place, then you can turn it off or on when needed. Once you click Add Item, the item will appear on the point of sale screen as well as in your inventory. If you clear the item from the sale by clicking the X next to each option, or if you click Clear to clear the sale, then the item will automatically be deleted. Once you've added items to the sale, you will be able to adjust their quantity, add a line item discount, or turn off the sales tax on an item. Now, there are two ways to discount items at the point of sale screen. Discounts can be attached to individual items or to the entire sale itself. Line item discounts can be applied by clicking the plus sign below the Discount tab. After clicking this tab, you will be able to choose between a percentage or a flat rate discount. You can enter either the percentage or the flat rate, then decide who will absorb the discount. The default will be standard, which will split the discount between the consignor and the store. Choosing either store or consignor will mean that the discount amount will be fully deducted from either the store or the consignor's profits. Each discount type will be highlighted on the point of sale screen as well as in the sales detail report. To issue a discount on the entire transaction, click the plus sign next to the transaction discount. You will see a similar screen to the line item discount, as well as the ability to add a coupon code. Now, you can create coupons or coupon codes in the Store Discounts and Coupons section that is available under the Discounts tab under Preferences, and we will review that process in another tutorial video. Ricochet does allow you to attach a customer or a consignor account to a sale. If the account has already been created, then you can type in the account holder's name into the customer consignor field. Or you can click the plus sign to create a new customer account. The first and last name are the only necessary fields, but adding in an email will allow you to email a receipt at the end of the sale. Scroll to the bottom of the screen and click Save to create that account and to attach them to the sale. Once a customer or consignor is attached to the sale, the consignor, rewards, and store credit tender types will be available for use. And if the account holder has any credit available, it will be displayed in the customer info section above tender types. Attaching customers to sales will also allow them to be eligible for the Ricochet Rewards program if you're utilizing that feature. And once again, this is something that you can set up within the Preferences section. Of course, we will review in future tutorial videos. At this point, you can choose the tender. Clicking Cash will bring up a quick cash totaling tool. Across the top of the screen, you will see 3 options that will show the total rounded up. These options are to the nearest dollar, the nearest 10, and to the nearest bill. You will also have hotkeys for each bill type. And if you're on the browser version of Ricochet, you can use the F keys to choose a bill type. There will also be a field to enter in a custom amount. If the customer hands you the exact change, then just hit Done. Once you click your hotkey or add in your custom amount and hit Done, you will see the cash tender type added and the change due in red. If someone is paying by check, then click the check tender type. This particular feature is pretty straightforward. The credit debit button will allow you to either process a credit card or track the credit card being used during a sale. Now, Ricochet allows you to accept and run credit cards using Ricochet Pay, our integrated processor that we have built along with our merchant partner Fortis. If you are a Ricochet Pay user, clicking the credit debit button will bring up a screen that prompts you to choose a terminal, then click Process. Now the customer can insert or tap their card, utilize services like Apple Pay, and even have the option to enter in their phone number in case they would like the receipt text to them. If you are choosing to use another merchant service, then this screen will have fields for the last 4 digits of the card, the transaction auth code, and the card type. Filling out all 3 of these fields will track all transaction data on the Ricochet's itemized receipt. But only the card type drop-down menu is necessary. Click Add Manual to add the card to the sale, and stores will just need to run the card for the transaction total through their standalone processing device. Next, you will see 3 credit tender types mentioned earlier. Clicking any of these buttons will automatically apply as much credit as possible to a sale. If a customer would like to use a specific amount, then you would need to add that amount to the amount field. Then click the tender button. The More button will allow you to use less common tender types, like Venmo, PayPal, or other. It is important to note that these buttons will simply track a Venmo or PayPal sale. They still will need to be processed through those respective apps or services. The gift card tender type may be utilized in 2 ways. If you're utilizing Ricochet Pay, then you will see the same module you see when running a credit card through Ricochet Pay. You have the option to choose your terminal and process, but you also have an option to add a digital gift card in case the card was purchased online. Now, if a customer is looking to purchase a gift card using Ricochet Pay, then you would click the gift card button at the top of the screen. And once again, we're going to review that in another tutorial. If you are not using Ricochet Pay, then this is just a tender type that will be allowed to track a gift card or gift certificate being utilized in a sale. If the gift certificate does not cover the entire sale, make sure to enter the amount into the payment amount field first, then click gift card. Splitting tender types happens occasionally, and Ricochet can easily accommodate this. Normally, the scenario is a customer asks to put a custom balance or a certain amount on one card type and then the remaining balance on another. So start out by putting the custom balance into the payment amount field, then hit the first tender type. If you need to repeat this process, you absolutely can. You're not limited to just 2 tenders. But just remember that when you're finishing up the balance, just click that one tender type to clear out the balance of the sale. There are a few additional features we do want to point out on the point of sale screen. Clicking the Suspend button will automatically suspend all progress made in a sale, and clear up the point of sale screen to start a brand new sale. To retrieve the sale, click the Hold button on the left-hand side of the screen. Click the radio button for the correct hold, then click Retrieve. There's also a few ways to clear information from the screen. Each line item, discount, account, or tender type can be individually removed by clicking the X next to their title. But you can also click the Clear button at the bottom of the screen to clear all information added to the current sale. Now, before finishing up your sale, you can enter in notes into the Sales Notes field, and these notes can be viewed on the Sales Detail report. Click Finish to finish the sale, and now you'll have the option to click Done and close the sale. Click Print to print a receipt, and if the customer or consignor is attached to the sale, then you have the option to email a receipt to that customer or consignor.